Hello, welcome to the show. My name is John LaFave, and we really appreciate you joining us on our pilot episode. In the weeks to come, you're going to be seeing more than me just sitting here, but this is going to be an introduction to the vidcast. We're hoping to do a weekly vidcast, and it's going to focus on art and music, and the guests that we're going to have on are going to be those that are creators, those that perform, those that do art, those that write art, those that perform art. And but today I'm here. So as an introduction to all this, I'm going to give you a little background on myself. I've been an artist, I've been a writer, and I've been a performer all the way back. When I was very, very young, and I'm originally from the Detroit area. I played in various bands and a funk band, and that we had some regional success and some. It was a lot of fun, and we were highly motivated by Motown and the Detroit area rock and roll. So you kind of hear that in what I do and what I write even today. Several years ago, without going into great detail, several years ago, we moved from Michigan to Nashville area. And coming into Nashville, it was what is one of my favorite cities. I love this place. And even more specific, the East Nashville area. For people that don't understand Nashville, a lot of people get this idea of Nashville that it is because of the TV show and the show Nashville and the country music scene and all of that. You get an idea that's the essence of Nashville and the music area here. But really, it's more than that. Most people, when you come here and you get to know people and you get to there's a thriving community of artists and writers and performers that is far more than what you see in the big production stuff. We lived in the Nashville area for several years, and then we moved to East Nashville. East Nashville to me is like the Greenwich Village of New York. And it's full of great performers, serious artists and songwriters, and it's been really, really rich. And a number of us try to help one another, because we don't have the big bucks, we don't have the big budgets and all this stuff, but we're serious about our art. And I have met so many young people, being an older fellow myself, I've met so many young people that are serious and great performers, serious about their art. Therefore, the meeting. I've started a record label several years ago, about 5 years ago, something like that, called Stage Crew Records. It was an idea of working together, not based on genre, but more based on familial, family-oriented friendship and helping one another. And that's been going for a while, and I've done shows all over the area here. We started very small. We still are very small, but we do it because we love it and we have a passion for it. And the people I've met who are artists and writers and bands in this area, I just have great respect for them. So even though today I'm here by myself, in the days and weeks to come as we continue, you're going to see a few of us here, and we're going to be discussing art. We're going to be discussing songwriting. We're going to be discussing the art, the craft. We're going to talk about the creative process. We're going to talk about philosophy, spirituality, faith, anything. But it's going to be a discussion and an introduction to the art of East Nashville, the art of those that I know in East Nashville. Someday we may branch out. This is where we live. So, one of the kinds of things we're going to do is something like focusing, like for this episode. This is me. I'm focus on things like a song and how do you write a song and how do you create a song. I've been doing this for a long time, and there's things that if you're in this process, if you're wanting to be more in tune to it, more adept at it, more better at it, the things I've learned is learning to be very, very attentive to inspiration, always writing things down. My particular thing is I wake up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and that's where my zone of inspiration is. And I find ideas there. I write them down. I try to move quickly, learning to be cooperative with inspiration, not argue with inspiration. Be attentive to it. Be serious about it. And so that's kind of where I start. And a lot of times when things happen, you just simply need to grab it. You need to be aware of it and be attentive to it. I'm no expert, but I have been pursuing it. None of us are, to me, talent and all of that, it's not something we own. It's something we pursue, something we aim for, something that we pay attention to and respect. So, anyway, enough philosophy. I'm going to talk about how the process of that I go through in writing songs and stuff. They come different ways, different things. Sometimes it'll be inspiration of a lyric and a line, and I'll start writing. And lots of times it'll come real quick. Lots of times it'll be a lot of work. But that's the way it works. And what I do, anyway. So to bring that down to this show, I'm going to focus on a song that I just actually wrote and show you, the end result of it after we talk about it a bit, and then that'll be today's show. And then in the weeks to come, we'll have other people here and we'll be talking about those kinds of things. So this particular song had no name for it. Sometimes it comes through words, sometimes it doesn't. This song came through just a riff in a style of things, and I was playing on my guitar, and I sat down on the guitar, and that kind of started really sticking with me. And I thought, that's not cool. I can see us doing something like that. When I say us, I do play. One of the things we're doing right now is I'm playing with a band called Blind Drifter Luke. It's my son Johnny G and me myself, and we have others. We have a percussionist that joins us, and we have different formations of that. But well, anyway, I thought this would be a great song for us. So, and then there's just chord changes and stuff. So, for instance, like when you're there's certain chords that go well, sound good. Well, all this kind of came together pretty quick. But and then I started thinking, well, what it lends itself to is not so much a harmonic. I didn't think it would be that. I more kind of got a staccato idea in my head, like. A lot of times when I write, I just say gibberish, and it gets me into the mode of what the space of the lyrics will be. But in this song, I thought it would be more something like a so almost rap, real percussive, real staccato. So I didn't know what to do with that, but that's what I came with. And I left my guitar, and I was going about my day, and I had my phone with my notepad on it, and I started thinking about, okay, so what's it? And so I was going, first lines that came to me was something like big town, and a big town, let me down, and so it started out like that, and then as I began to put together it into some sensical order, and then take over the kind of the prose side of it, or the writing side, the lyrical side of it. It slowly worked itself out, and within about that day, I had pretty much all of this, the framework and the structure of the song. I liked it. I had a great a title that I thought was good, very reminiscent of old classic kind of rock stuff. We're going to be recording this song, and we're thinking more of recording it as in a raw style, which is kind of the trend we're going with right now with Blind Drifter Luke. We have a record, by the way, we have a record out. It's been out since February, and we released it on February 28th, I believe. I forget the exact date, but it was the date that the Beatles were on Ed Sullivan. So we thought, that's a significant date, Beatles. But we've had that out for several months now, and we've been featuring singles. You can see and watch any of that on StageCoupRecords.com. You can watch it on the Facebook/StageCoup Records, and you can also go to YouTube, where our video channel is, and it's at YouTube StageCoupr Records. And we appreciate you going there, and also follow us. Click on subscribe and follow us so that we can not only show you the new videos and stuff we're doing, but also the show, which is going to be on YouTube. So anyway, so all of that done, I got the thing together, and it seemed like it was pretty good. We're going to be recording it. I've said all that stuff, but anyway, so we're going to show you the end result in the segment here. Appreciate you. Thank you. Come back. We will be doing this regularly, and we thank you for joining us at the meeting. It's a meeting of us and you. It's a meeting of creativity with listener. It's a meeting of artist to artist, and we appreciate it. The meeting. We'll see you here. Thank you. Okay, you know I'm trying to say, I could be lying. What a joy, baby boy, brought me to my knees. There he was, what a buzz, tell me darling please. It's okay what you say, I know I am the one, telling you that when I'm through I'll come back for the sun. Oh, just to run around. It's okay, I'm trying to say, I could be lying. It's okay,